Hello students, in my last video I discussed about books of accounts of NPO. In this I discussed receipts and payment account. Today I shall discuss about income and expenditure account. Now I shall discuss about income and expenditure account. As receipts and payment account does not reveal the true picture of financial operation, so we have to prepare income and expenditure account to know the operational result of an organization, that is non-trading organization. For trading organization, we prepare profit and loss account. So income and expenditure account is like profit and loss account. It is prepared on actual basis of account. Income and expenditure account is a summary of income and expenses of an accounting year, prepared on actual basis like profit and loss account in order to ascertain the operational surplus or deficit made during a year. It is prepared from the receipts and payment account and other information. Now I discuss about features of income and expenditure account. First point is actual basis. It is prepared on actual basis of accounting, that is receipts income and expenditure account is prepared on actual basis, that is it follows the actual basis principle. Number next, that is cash and non-cash items, that is income and expenditure records all cash and non-cash expenses and incomes which are of revenue in nature. Next, number 3, placement of items. Income and expenditure is debited all the expenses and losses and credited all the incomes and gains. Point number 4, exclusion of item of capital nature, that is income and expenditure includes only revenue items, that is revenue receipt and revenue payment, but it excludes all capital in nature items, that is capital receipts and capital payment. Next, point number 5, period covered. Receipts and income and expenditure account covered only current year. It does not include or it does not cover past year or future year. It's only covered the current year. Next, balance. Income and expenditure account does not start with opening balance, but it ends with closing balance. And the closing balance of income and expenditure account is adjusted to the capital fund in the balance sheet. If there is surplus, then we will add it with capital fund. If there is deficit, we will deduct from capital fund. Now I will tell you the basic differences between receipts and payment account and income and expenditure account. First, nature. Receipts and payment account is a summary of cash book, whereas income and expenditure account is a summary of expenditure and income. Next, point number 2, objective. If we distinguish between receipts and payment account and income and expenditure account on the basis of their objective, then we will find the objective of preparing receipts and payment account is to know the closing balance of cash and bank, and whereas the objective of preparing income and expenditure is to know is to find out the surplus or deficit of that particular period. Next, basis of account. If we distinguish between them on the basis of their accounting, this is basis of accounting, then we will find that receipts and payment account is prepared on cash basis, whereas income and expenditure is prepared on accrual basis of accounting. Next, if we consider the accounting system, that is single entity system or double entity system, then we'll find that receipts and payment account does not part of double entry system, whereas income and expenditure account is a part of double entry system. Next, receipts and payment account does not require adjustment, whereas income and expenditure account require adjustment. Okay, next period. Next, we consider on the basis of period, receipts and payment account consider all the period, that is it is whether the item is related to current year, past year or future year, it's cover all period. But income and expenditure account is covered only current year, that is only current period, that is only current year. It exclude past year and future year. On the screen you see the question, you pause the video and write the question. Now we solve the problem. In the top we write the name of the club. In the second line we write the account name, that is income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. In the third line, for the year ended, March 31, 2017. In the top left side we write debit and left side credit. Expenditure amount, unit measurement is rupees, then income amount rupees. At first we have to write in the income side subscription. So in the question here it is written subscription received including rupees 1000 received in advance and 750 for the previous year. Total is 44,000. So by subscription total is 44,000 less including 1000 received in advance. So received in advance, because received in advance is less because received in advance is relating to past year. So less 1000. Total is 43,000. Next, rupees 750 for previous year. So less for previous year, rupees 750. Then 42,250. Next, in the additional information, subscription area was 4,700. So add outstanding subscription outstanding for current year, rupees 4,700. Total is 46,950. Next, salary paid, that is expenses. So 2 salaries, amount is 55,000. Next, lighting expenses, that is expenses. 2 lighting expenses, amount is rupees 5,500. Next, stationery included with 4,000 for previous year, that is expenses. So 2 stationery, rupees 4,000. Here it is written including 400 for previous year, so less for previous year 400. Final amount is 3,600. Next, net proceeds from investment room, that is income. So by net proceeds from investment room, amount is rupees 30,000. Next, miscellaneous expenses. So it is expenses, so miscellaneous expenses, amount is rupees 3,000. Next, interest paid on loan for 3 months. So interest paid on loan, paid, that is expenses, so interest on loan. Under this, for 3 months, paid for 3 months, amount is rupees 1,200. 1,200 for 3 months, that is per month is rupees 400. Then in the question here it is mentioned in the additional information that interest on loan outstanding for 9 months. So outstanding for 9 months, 4 9 36, 3,600. Total is 4,800. Next, when at rate including 500 prepaid, that is expenses. So to rent and rates, rupees 4,500 less prepaid 500. Total balance is 4,000. Next, local rent receipt, that is income by local rent, amount is rupees 4,900. So nothing is left. Now we do balancing. Total credit side is 81,850 and total debit side is rupees 75,900. So credit side is greater. Credit side is 81,850. So we write 81,850. Remaining balance differences is 5,950. So 5,950. So we write 2 surplus. In the bracket we write excess of income over expenditure. Now on the screen you see the final solution.